Hello neighbors and welcome back to the neighborhood. I'm Squealer D and I am back again. And this time neighbors, we are back after a little 2-week vacation. We slowed down on the video making because we had a little copyright issue with Amy Maryon, but that has been cleared up because she was in the wrong and we didn't go to court. So here we are, we're back, and Amy has been doing an entire heap of absolutely nothing. So we'll have tons to talk about. Let's get going. This is yesterday's vlog, and it is called Let's Do Our Family Room with free items and anything that we can get.
Thank you 25 Home for partnering with me in today's video.
Shame on you, 25 Home, for charging $2,700 for this couch. And that is without the extra cushions for it. Shame on you. And shame on you, Amy, for saying that anyone in your audience should purchase this couch when you can buy one on Amazon similar. The only reason you picked this couch for your room is because it was free for you. Because you are a grifter and you sell your family, you exploit them on the internet for items and cash.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is a whole new day, right? If you didn't have a good day yesterday, I hope that your day today is a whole lot better. It's like, sometimes we have bad days, we have things go on, and it's like, it feels like just devastation, the end of the world, and it just feels like everything is just crawling and creeping up, and it's like, okay, rest comes, and then there's a whole new day. The Bible says joy comes in the morning. So today's a whole new day to make a difference, encourage someone, and to just bring some peace to your everyday. So for today, I'm excited because I'm upstairs, finally in our, I'm gonna call it our family room. I guess I don't know what you want to call it. This was originally a theater room when we moved in, but we had to...
That was a very doom and gloom intro. It almost sounds like she is a cult leader bringing her cult followers to her.
Transform it a little bit. We weren't sure what we were going to do. There's no place for a door. It's not a normal door. People said you can just easily put a door in. Not that easy because there's no door frame. There's no door frame. My husband's very skilled with things.
There's no door frame, and her husband is very skilled. He can take an entire pool apart, but he can't put a door up on a room with an opening because it's too large.
And he's already said that's a big process of what we have to do there. So,
but pulling an entire pool apart in 120-degree weather, not a big process.
We decided, you know what, let's just leave this room and see what we're going to do. And then over time, we're like, you know what, the kids really like playing their video games. So instead of having video games in the room, let's have like a nice room for them to kind of hang out with their friends and be able to just enjoy like a separate place from the one that we have downstairs. Do a little bit of work to get this.
You didn't decide that just recently. You've known that. You said that was going to be a TV room for the children. And you haven't been shopping for a couch. You have been waiting for someone, a sponsor, to give you a free couch. Be honest with your followers, Amy. This is a sponsored video. They sent you this couch for free. You grift. You try to get things for free. And then you try to sell it to people so you could get a cut of that money too. Be honest with your followers, Amy. You have that ugly couch that costs nearly $3,000 because it was given to you for free, and you will take anything that is free.
Room set. There was no lights in this room. They had a plug in the ceiling for their, actually I think it was just a wire in the ceiling, and then they just threw a little plug up there before we moved in. So Greg had to install a ceiling fan. All right, step one.
Lots of rooms do not have their own lights, Amy. That comes in lots of houses and lots of rooms, and you pick this house. So you would think that this would be an easy fix just to put up an $80 ceiling fan.
We have light in here. Good job, babe.
You missed a whole bunch of steps.
You did, sorry. Look at that.
Greg, your shirt is too small. It's time to move up a couple sizes, brother man.
Came in here. Step one, the fan and light is all installed. Yay!
Step one, fan.
The fan is installed. That's good. That's nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, all right. Not bad at all. All right.
So Greg's just standing in there putting in ceiling fans. Makes it hard to believe that he has a full-time job and can help her with the mortgage.
Yeah, a little light switch control.
Okay, a little light switch. It's all working. There we go. We can see in here. As temperatures drop and it gets a little bit cooler, that fan will help.
So, Amy, is this your new style of video where you just do little things around the house that you probably got for free or that you needed to get anyway, and then you piecemeal it together in a video where you sit somewhere in your house? That's going to be the new style of video we get.
You know, circulate a little bit cooler air without
That way you don't have to spend very much time recording. You can get little pieces here and there and then stick them all together.
having the air on and maybe open the windows. I don't know. We'll see what life is like here. But we got a ceiling fan. It was inexpensive at Lowe's and just installed it. And that just makes a whole lot of difference in the room. And we went and picked up a TV. And we went to Walmart and picked up one. TVs are so much cheaper.
You're just now telling us about that TV that was sitting downstairs by the stairway and sitting by the door for the last month. You're just now going to say that, oh, we went and bought a TV. Like you just went and bought it, Amy?
That used to be. We got that installed on the wall. All right, step 2. Maybe step 3, I don't know. We're going to find us a stud so we can hang the TV on the wall. How genius. Look at this.
Make it even easier,
They actually
right?
have a level on the TV mount. They're getting smarter and smarter.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Okay, we're going to remember the
Imagine what money can get.
level I downloaded and used yesterday, and I said I think my wall hangings look crooked. So, whether they are, I was going to have you
Okay, put it on this bar. I mean, there's kind of a...
So Greg thinks Amy's phone, her free app that she downloaded, is more trustworthy than the actual little bubble level that is on the item in his hand.
Oh, look at that. They repeat.
Okay, so maybe that's right.
This guy claims to be an engineer. Well, he doesn't claim to be an engineer. His wife just tells 144,000 subscribers that he's an engineer.
Hold on, wait. Oh, that still looks pretty crooked and you could be straight.
I know.
Oh, look at it. It's got X minus.
I didn't even see that one.
Honey, it's got degrees. So that once that's 0. Because going by eye would be...
Okay, so I need to go check my
not
office
good
real
at all.
quick.
And you'd be much more accurate if you were laying it down the other way. Like, put it on the top of... Okay, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Let's open this up. It looks pretty close to the same. Surprising. Alright, we'll trust it then. I wasn't sure.
Face or step.
Notice, ladies and gentlemen, this woman claims to be a vlogger, right? She vlogs her life. She has faith, family, and food. But yet, all we see is a big, gigantic, fat finger. Lady, this is your job. You still cannot take a proper video without your finger in front of the camera?
To phase 1. TV mount. Look at that.
For like just a cheap TV stand
Oh,
at
that's,
Walmart?
is that as good as ours downstairs?
Well, it's got the same, pretty much
It's
the
just
same
bigger.
range of motion.
It's just a longer.
Yeah,
You should have went for the smaller one. That was a bigger one.
Awesome. Yeah, this one only goes up to 50. So.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah,
And
we're
here's our
at,
TV.
we're at maximum velocity with that.
Look.
There's the TV that everybody already saw and commented on, but I didn't reply to your comments because I'm rude.
Looking good. All right, TV on the wall.
So we have to adjust what angle we want here.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to probably put it low 'cause the couch.
Look at his belly. Did you guys see his belly? Look at Greg's belly.
That logo?
It's so different.
I don't know, it feels like all anti-gravity.
You
Great.
want like tilt it down because everybody be on the floor. It's not like they're gonna be walking across.
Where's your power plugs and everything?
I'm not even sure, babe. Okay, over here.
They have to help me lift.
Greg did not know what he was doing, Amy. You could have saved yourself some time, and you could have put that TV up on the wall all by yourself.
I will. Down here.
Hold on. Why do you guys need a dolly to take this upstairs? Amy, put the camera down. You're not good at anything you do anyway. Huff your big butt over there. Grab half of this credenza that is literally falling apart. It looks like it was in a flood, and this area is falling apart. But grab onto it right here, Amy. Put your little beefy hands right here. And Greg, you put your beefy little hands right here. And then you guys walk up the stairs with it. Greg, you go backwards because you're the man. And Amy, you got to lift real heavy and hard. Instead of recording and laughing, you could have helped the situation. And your dresser probably wouldn't have fallen apart like it's about to.
This is one of
There
those put piece
goes
together
the
printers, so
first
Yes.
we're gonna have to screw all that in
Oh,
together.
it's like a Lego piece.
It's a one of the little.
Look at the little miniature
All right, babe.
Lego.
I'll film for like 0.2 seconds and then I'll help you.
Mind you guys, this is a $650,000 house they just purchased.
All right, that's where it goes.
Look at it falling apart right there. It's literally coming apart.
Last time I counted down, he's like, stop counting! Because there's like 55 steps going upstairs. It was really heavy. Okay, so he's
I'm
literally...
gonna have to kick my shoes off.
All right, he's just going to carry this up. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'll help.
You got room to swing it?
Mm-hmm.
That's pool tiles over there.
Oh.
Is that going to work? Oh, and a piece fell out.
There's another piece.
You seriously cameraing me right now.
You love me, right?
I wonder how long until Greg has a heart attack. And look at that face. If I had to wake up to that face, I'd headbutt him every morning. And I would say it was an accident, too. I would accidentally headbutt Greg every single morning, his big, stupid teeth. But Amy wouldn't do that because she has big, stupid teeth also. But she said, "You love me, don't you?" Yeah, he loved you a lot when he left you for nearly 9 months and went down to Florida. And then moved you down to Florida, wasted all of your money, made you sell your better house, bought a piece of crap that you don't like. Yeah, he loves you because he's pulling your piece of crap up the stairs. That's a real sign of love. Look at his belly. Do you think he loves you? Greg doesn't even love himself.
Why do you think I'm doing
I'm
this?
stopped. There it is.
Yep, okay, we're going down, right?
Why are the kids helping? Amy, put the camera down. Stop exploiting your children. You know what you're doing? Using them for manual labor. You are exploiting them. What happens when one of your children has to have a back surgery because you thought it was necessary for them to haul your crappy credenzas in and out of U-Hauls? Get out of here, Amy. Get a mover. You're a grown woman. You have a job. You make money. Supposedly, you make enough money to get a $650,000 house. Your mortgage is over $4,000 a month. If you can pay $4,000 a month, you can afford a mover to get this crappy credenza upstairs. Stop exploiting your children. Your children should not be used for manual labor to break their back so you can record it and laugh. Real smart, Amy. Real smart.
There it is. So many decisions right now.
Because all we're going to do is cast to that TV.
Will we, or should we put a DVD player? Because we're old school, we have all the DVDs.
We're going to have a TV in our room.
I know, it's like how many...
Should you have a DVD player? No, Amy. You should grab the DVD player, grab the cord, wrap it, just throw, I was going to say something really mean, but you should just grab the DVD player and throw it in the garbage, where most of the furniture that you brought from North Carolina also belongs. The garbage.
TVs does one actually need? Okay. All right, so the couch
Those chairs, too. Garbage.
is just going to go right there.
All those DVDs, garbage. There's this new thing. It's really cool, Amy. It's called streaming. Oh, you didn't know? It's really weird you didn't know since you work on a streaming service. You know you can actually watch movies and they like come to you. You don't have to carry around stupid DVDs.
Let's get on. It's on the... Hey, makes him...
That take up lots of room and you don't have room for them. You have no storage in your brand new $650,000 house.
Let's go down the garage and I haven't opened it yet, so hopefully it's all good. I had a bunch of screws.
I got a bunch of screws that fell out of here. Let me throw them in here. Look at all those screws.
There we go. Then it was time to move up the couch.
So all of this is not actually what she's doing, guys. She did all of this on different days and filmed it in little piecemeal. And now she's sitting on her rumpus, which is rather large because all she does is eat. And she eats horribly processed foods all the time. And she gets no form of exercise. She thinks going and putting her feet in the pool is exercise. She thinks laying in her avocado is exercise. She thinks cleaning her house poorly. Like, Amy, we all see your house. It's got holes in the wall. You don't fix anything. Your house is a trash can, a $650,000 trash can. And you don't exercise. Your body is a 50-year-old trash can. What are you doing with your life? Why don't you take a break and get some of that together?
Like you pull the latch forward.
I cut out a bunch of them exploiting their children. They like to put the children in there so people will watch the video. And, you know, all the people that do horrible things to children, they also watch the video. And Amy doesn't care as long as she gets that view. That's a penny for her.
And it hooks and pulls back.
It's just a spring-loaded latch.
There you go.
And there's a hook down at the bottom corner that you can just...
Greg continues to explain this spring action couch for about 3 to 5 minutes.
get around, and then it allows you to lock it. And it's under spring tension, so it doesn't go flying off.
Okay, something I noticed, genius.
Wow, it's a simple latch, Greg. Oh, I think that hair dye you used went straight on through.
Mesh, because you know what will fall through there? All the crumbs.
Everything.
All the crumbs. So how awesome.
That's beautiful.
All right.
All right, we gotta work as a team here to set
Put this down.
You got that side? I got this side. And Weenie, watch out, baby. So cool.
So cool.
You already got your cushions?
Know what is not so cool, Greg? That gigantic belly and that size small shirt.
Another excellent feature. Show them that too.
And the cushions, I think what are awesome is they're Velcro. So,
Greg, quit talking about awesome features. And did she show us that? Is this her job or is this your job? Why don't you get a channel and you start hawking things? Why don't you start making some money, Greg, so you could be proud of yourself instead of just being a big, gigantic 50-gallon barrel chest piece of trash?
big pieces of Velcro, the hook and loop will stick to the couch. They will not move.
Wow, it's got Velcro, guys, because no couch has ever had Velcro ever before.
Both sides.
On both sides, so how awesome.
Hook and loop here and there, so
It just hooks on.
very genius. Okay.
Kids have been hanging out here for
Know what else is not genius? Paying $2,700 for that couch.
a lot of their days. I was up here this weekend and watched a movie.
But Amy didn't. Don't worry, guys. She just wants her followers to pay that.
And I'm like, this is a really comfy couch. Like sometimes you get them and you're like, are they going to be super comfy? And they are super, super comfy. So we were very happy with the way this couch is up here. So now the choice remains which color. We got it with the beige, but they also sent different color cushion covers because these are real easy to unzip and take off and put some new colors on. So I thought, let me try out some different colors and then we can decide which one we're going to keep up here.
Once again, shame on you, Amy, and shame on you, 25 Home or 25 Hell Home, whatever the website is. Shame on you both. Those couch cushions are on sale for over $500 a piece. That means if she were to pay for all this, she would have paid well over $3,500 for this couch and these different sets of cushions. I know for darn well this woman would never pay that for a couch. She would not pay that. So why is she suggesting that her followers pay that? The same reason we know she would never pay $2,000 for a pizza oven, but she suggests that her followers do. Why? Because she gets a percentage of each sale, because she's sponsored, because she gets a payout when she makes these crappy, long, ridiculous videos. And if you watch it, she gets another payout from Google Money. That's what she tells her kids. Wait for your Temu crap until I get my paycheck. Like, this lady just got a $650,000 home loan, and she's living paycheck to paycheck.
Still have to decorate this room. This room has like beige colored walls, and I like that, so I think I'm going to keep it that way. And then we're going to need some furniture. That's going to be something else we're going to have to add, maybe a coffee table, I'm thinking. And then we also have our 25 Home chairs.
Notice, guys. What she's doing right now is begging. This is called grifting. This is called getting people to give her things for free so that she can get poor people that are watching her videos to purchase them. Capitalism. Beautiful, Amy, isn't it? You're a really good Christian for that, because I bet your followers would just love to spend all their hard-earned cash on a crappy couch that is about to make you sweat your dirty little balls off. Let's watch it, guys.
That Maddie and Autumn had in the room downstairs, but they
She
don't want her to fit in their
almost has a
bedroom, so they
heart
make a nice
attack
addition to this
changing
room.
these
So
cushions.
it'll be really good to figure out, as
But it's going to be really good. It's going to be really great. It's going to be delicious.
time goes on. Everything takes time. Purchasing things takes time. Looking at things and saying what looks good in here takes time. But I know a coffee table just...
You know what doesn't take time, Amy? Actually caring about something. Just one thing. Just one time. act like you care about one thing.
So a rectangle one would be great in here, and probably a little table between the two chairs over there, maybe a plant over here in the corner, and then, you know, some fun stuff on the wall. Fun stuff on the wall too. So everything takes time to decorate and do. So let me get out the covers and we'll see.
This lady has lived in her house for months. She's talking about everything takes time. Everything takes time. Her channel literally is about homemaking. Her home is a trash can, and it has a channel where she makes money off of YouTube for showing her home. It's ludicrous. Amy, you are ludicrous. Take time off. You are killing your channel. You cannot have a channel about home and food and faith, and you are faithless. Your home is a trash can, and your kids and family and food all make people want to puke.
Let's do some deciding which ones we're going to keep. So the color that I'm going to put in right now is camel color. So this is the one that I was thinking might originally...
She filled up at least 15 minutes with changing these couch cushions. Mind you guys, if I cut a lot of this out just so we could get through it. So keep in mind that she made her viewers sit through all of this sweat that is pouring out of her body. And Amy, once again, you actually have mentioned modesty. Go to Google, or better yet, ask Alexa. Just ask her, what is modesty? Because you need to remind yourself, these little muumuus that you wear and you show your thighs, that is not modest. And if I were in your church, I would spit at you. You look like a hussy. You look like a whore. You look like a slut. I'm not saying you are any of those things, but you look it. You are sitting in front of 144,000 of your subscribers, asking them to watch you in a short moo jumble around your house. Get out of here.
It'd be good in here.
Get an OnlyFans, Amy, and make some real money. God.
I know the one that's on here, the kids said they like, and we might very well...
Maybe Greg can get on OnlyFans with you. He seems to like the camera these days. Big Greg.
Leave that one on here, we're going to see. So I'm just going to take this ones off and put them on. Here's the next one. I noticed as I was taking this off, the bottom side of the couch has a little stain of chocolate, it looks like. So this will be good to be able to put them in the washer.
Amy, quit lying about the timeline. You lie so much that your followers cannot keep up. You are talking about, oh, this weekend we did the couch and we did this room. But then you come back and tell us that the couch has been here for days and they already got chocolate on it and they've already watched movies on it. And your timeline is effed. Nobody even knows what month you are in anymore. You lie, you mix up your footage so that you don't have to tell us what day it is. You are literally YouTube's worst vlogger. I have given you the award, Amy. I hope that they give you some time off as the reward for your award, because you are the worst YouTuber ever.
I'll continue taking these off. Takes a little...
Look at her perched up there on the couch. Amy, you are in a dress, woman. What is wrong with you? You are showing this to legitimately, me and you could be showing these videos to the entire world. I'm sitting here telling you to act sane as I wear a little beautiful, wonderful crown. You are perched up on your couch like an actual maniac trying to change your couch cushion covers, $590 couch cushion covers, simply so that somebody will pay you. Amy, you're not even doing this because you want brown couch cushions. You hate this brown color. You hate the green color. You don't want this on your couch, but you're going to sit here and you're going to spend my time and your time and put them on here very crappily. Mind I tell you that if I was 24 furniture or whatever the heck they're called, 24 home, 25 home, I would fire you. I would come and pick my couch back up. I will pick those ugly little chairs back up. I would resend any money I gave you, and I would tell you to go eat snot because you are a horrible, horrible sponsor. I wouldn't let you speak my name, let alone have my items in your house. Look at you. You look like a mess. You look like an absolute beaver standing up on that couch making a dam.
A little bit of time, but you know what? It'll be good, and then it can totally change the look of the sofa.
It doesn't look good. It's disgusting. You didn't try to push it in or make it look nice because you know what, Amy? You didn't care. Once again, something that Amy didn't care about. You got your free couch. They put that deposit into your account for the sponsor, and you don't care. As long as it passes muster and you get to put this video out and get your 9,000 crappy little views. Yeah, that's right. I saw Amy. I saw your views. Have you seen your views? Take a break, lady. Take a break. You're killing your channel. You got 9,000 views on your video 3 days ago. What happened, Amy? Remember when you used to get 40,000 views? Remember when you went viral? You want to know why you don't get views? Because you do stupid shit like this. You are a detriment to society. You are capitalism nightmare. That's what you are. You are capitalism. You are some ugly, disgusting, big-nosed piece of crap that try to make money off of people, and you grift and lie and tell them that you're a Christian, and you're not. You're a sweaty grifter.
So this is the camel color
And if I were 24 home, I would fire you.
couch. This was the one that I originally picked out for the room. I thought the camel color would be nice in here. Nice accent to the wall color.
It's almost the same color as you, that camel color, Amy.
But I wasn't sure, so I'm like, do I like this one? Or do I like the original? They all come with extra pillow covers, so you can exchange the pillow covers out. I obviously didn't take.
Hey, Amy, what happens when your racist husband realizes that you're darker than a lot of people of color that I know?
Completely off because I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, and it's a little bit of work. It's a little bit of work getting it off, but we'll see. So I'm gonna let this sit and see how that kind of.
She's going to let this sit so that she doesn't have to do back-to-back removals of the couch cushion covers because it's just her job. It's good. It's great. It's delicious.
Color in here goes. Let the kids look at it this way, and then I'll try the other color one, and we'll see how that goes. But the other one.
I'm surprised she didn't make her children do it. The only reason she didn't is because it was a sponsor. If this wasn't a sponsorship, if this was just a couch and she had to change the cushions, she would have got her kids to do it. Look, they decorate the house.
So let's put them in the washer. And the brown one, I don't think.
And now she's going to wash them all because one of them got chocolate on it. She's going to wash them all. She's manic.
I love the brown color very much. So, you know, I'm getting to this cushion right here on this long ottoman, and I'm like, can I just put it on top and show a picture of it?
Can I just put it on top and take a picture? 24 home. Is that good enough? Why didn't you call him up and ask him that, Amy? You know how ignorant you sound taking a free $3,000 couch and then complaining the entire time? Do you know how many women that watch you would love to be gifted a $2,700 couch? Women watching you would be happy with a $100 couch. And you're sitting here complaining that in order to get your $2,700 couch, you have to change the furniture around a little bit and change the cushion covers. Shut up, Amy. Shut your freaking mouth. All you do is complain. You cry and complain about everything. And you know what it helps? Nothing. You just look like a big, fat, ugly, retarded idiot. That's what you look like. You look like a fool, like somebody who doesn't know anything. That's what you portray yourself as. Good job. What you should do is stop making videos and get yourself right. Lose some weight. Get your mind right. Maybe talk to a mental health provider, Amy. You're losing it. You can't even make coherent sentences anymore. You can't even show us anything anymore. Your husband has to get in and over-explain because you can no longer string two ideas together to make a video. What you need to do is start making yourself a daily planner of what you're going to say. Read it and then get on the camera because you cannot spitball it, Amy. You are manic and you don't know what you're saying. You just repeat yourself a million times. I left it in this video so we could see. We'll carry on and see Manic Amy.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this on there.
Manic
So,
Amy.
like I said, we're just trying to see which one looks best. It does take time. I just put
Just
some praise and worship music.
lay
I'm
it
like,
on top,
put some
Amy.
praise and worship
Go
music
ahead.
on. You'll get it done. So all the different choices on.
Look at that. She left it so loose. It's not even pushed on there right. She didn't put the Velcro so that it sits right. If they gave me this couch for $2,700 and I agreed to the sponsorship, there is no way I would put their product out looking like this. This is absurd.
The cushions. So, okay, for myself, based on texture, I like this one. I don't like the color. I like the color, just not in this room. I feel like the brown is more bluish green and my walls more like my old house, our walls were more bluish green tint and I changed it more to the reddish orange tint of the brown, which we have here. So these are more reddish orange.
What did anything have to do with your old house, Amy? We're literally looking at a couch in a new house with new walls and new color, and you just bought new material, and you are bringing up the color of the old walls in your old house. It had nothing to do with your sentence. I'm serious. Amy, you need to go see a neurologist or a specialist for mental illness. Something is wrong with you. Nothing of color, anything in color of your old house has nothing to do with this house. It's not anything the same at all, okay?
This is more bluish green, so I don't really like the color combinations. For myself, I wouldn't even choose this color for this room, but I like the texture. It's more of like a...
You wouldn't choose that color, but you sure would let them send it to you for free, a couple $100 item for free, and not use it.
Canvasy kind of cloth. The brown one. This is nice. It's nice and smooth.
Is that a food plate up there? This woman just eats anywhere. She's like an animal.
I feel like my kids are going to get that also dirty, but it's nice. The other ones, they are in the washer, the white original ones, which are right here on the pillow. These are more, I feel like it's more of a linen knitted kind of thing. So which one are we going to take? Which one are we going to pick? So you guys
Which one are you going to take? You're going to take one of them, Amy, because you already accepted it as a free item. It's not like you went and shopped for it or gave anybody an option beforehand. You just accepted the free one that you got.
this will be a group effort. Let me know. I'm obviously going to let my family decide too. Do you like the first one, the original? I'm going to say white.
Everybody's going to say white, Amy, because the white one is the only one that looks put together. The rest of them, look at these. Look at the edges right here. You can't see if this looks good. It kind of looks like you put duct tape cushions on them.
Second one, the camel color, or third, the brown one.
And this brown one right here, look at this right here. This is so ridiculous. How could you ever even know if this looks good when this is how she put it together? This is her example. Should we have it like this? No, Amy. If this is how it is going to be, you should take it and you should chuck it in the garbage as quickly as you can.
Let me know in here. So, and then in this room, I'm going to do, I'm thinking we centered it more on the wall here. So I'm thinking maybe a plant in that corner would be really good. And then we just have the TV thing up here, which I need to organize. So let me get this situated, and then
she's going to spend the next 20 minutes fixing that TV stand, credenza, that fell apart on the way up, that looked like it was in a flood, is extremely dirty and not very strong.
And we'll work on a different area. Okay, I was just taking a break. I was like sitting on my phone, and I'm like, I just need to take a break from doing this. So another after, I just took the outside cover off.
She was sitting on her phone taking a break. Amy, that's not called sitting on the phone taking your break. That's called death scrolling. You, my dear, are addicted to your phone. If you have to stop what you're doing, this is not a hard job at all, what you're doing, Amy. You're cleaning. Do you know how many people go into a hotel or a house or a different place and clean all day long, 12-hour shifts? You did not need to go sit down and have yourself a Verner's and play on your phone for 20 minutes. You did not need to do that. You did that because you are lazy, very lazy, and you don't like to work. This is not hard work, Amy.
Is dual toned, or what do you call it, two-toned.
I'm surprised she doesn't just leave it like this. I'm surprised she doesn't just leave it exactly like this without touching anything else, because that's how lazy Amy is. It looks as though she hasn't washed her hair. She just uses the bathtub, the pool, as her bathtub. No more showers for Amy.
Couch cushions, which I know would be a different texture, but I don't know if you're into that. That's an option too. So I'm going to take mine and set them out.
Look at that table. You should have took those those two $88 tables, and you should have hucked them into the wind when the hurricane came, because those things already look disgusting.
Outside in the sun so they can dry very easily because it is definitely hot. You can probably put them in your dryer on low, either one. So awesome day. Filmed this video a little bit in between doing everything else today. So these cushions are dry. I put them back. Now they do, I just had to push it down. They do go back really nice. You just gotta.
They don't look nice on there, and there's already a spot over here. That chocolate must not have came off because I see a spot. And look how horrible they look. Like, she can't do anything good. Why would you put something together and leave it looking like this? That's like taking the Legos and just throwing them in a pile and being like, look, Ma, I made a Lego. No, you didn't, son. You made a pile of Legos. Amy, you didn't make a couch. You made a pile of cushions. Like, this is ridiculous.
Push them in, like sitting on it, it'll be great. I left this one on here, and then I got pictures of all the different colors, so I'm gonna let the kids, and you guys decide. Let me know which one is your favorite. I feel like.
Let me know which one you think she should leave on, because she won't leave any of them on that anybody suggests. Amy's going to leave whatever Amy wants to leave. I don't know why she ever gives anybody an option. That's why her husband leaves her, because she doesn't even give him an option. He says it in many videos. I do what Amy tells me.
I'm simple, like the white linen. I call it white linen. I think it's white linen. Like, that's my favorite color. The thing I got out
I call it white linen because on the website it's literally called white linen.
of doing this couch today was that I'm like, all I need is a sewing machine, yards of material, and I would have to just sew covers for my cushions. It would be an undertaking. And then I go, I don't love sewing, so then I go, do I just pull the pin feathers out every single day? Probably. So
I already told you how to fix that other couch, Amy. You throw it away like I told you to do when you were still in North Carolina. Throw it away. Who would waste their time 20 minutes every single day picking feathers off of a couch that nobody wants to sit on because it pokes you with said feathers? Throw the couch away.
great. Kids
Why don't you just beg online for another free couch for downstairs? Duh.
love it. It's awesome. So this is here. So I'm thinking a long coffee table right here.
Oh, hello, 24 Furniture, 24 Home. She's looking for a rectangular coffee table. Please come forward with your free rectangular coffee table. She will take whatever one you have.
Probably something, like we had a set from Ashley Home Furniture at our old house. Kind of matched this, but it was a square.
Okay, so did you hear that, everybody? Sponsors, she wants something similar to this disgustingly broken down barn door maneuver trap of what she would like to call a TV stand here.
One that wouldn't work in here because it's
So pretty much just send her anything white and trashy.
rectangle. Get a rectangle one there, and then we have our chairs. You want to see my piles of stuff over here? Those right there. If you
Where's she going to keep all those? This lady has no storage whatsoever. She got two random round chairs just sitting in the middle of on the wall of a room that look horrible. She doesn't know what to do. Where's she going to put these things? I say she just throws them away. They only cost $600 each.
good to put like the two chairs and then something in the middle. It's
But they're free for her, so, just throw them away. She should sell them. She would sell them if she could. She would put them right on Marketplace. I'm surprised she don't. You know what I think she's going to do? I think she's going to try to use the material or something to fix her downstairs couches.
obviously push back, and then Jane just has her keyboard in the
Amy thinks she's clever.
window right now. We're just, like I said, everything. This is kind of the extra room. And so now I'm like, I have these plans to be completely done today. I'm like, oh, it'd be great. Let's finish this room. I mean, besides decorating it, I'm like,
I could tell you how you could be done with this room today, Amy. You see all these games and DVDs? Okay, so this 1970s Batman, you don't need any of these. Why don't you pick them all up, enlist your children. You like to exploit them anyway. Tell them to come in here and grab a handful, and then every single thing here, this right here that I'm pointing to, that's an Xbox 360. You guys know when that was made? That was created in 2013. Did you know her DVD player? Probably 2007. She gets a Wii U that was made in 2012. The newest thing that these kids have in this room is a Switch that was made in 2017. It's 6 years old. Her youngest kid is as old as all of the digital equipment he has in this room. It's ridiculous. Throw it all away, Amy. What you should have did, you bought a $650,000 house and you couldn't get any of the children. You have 6 children. You couldn't get them a PlayStation 5. Couldn't get them an Xbox Series S, they're only $200. Cheapest mom ever. You literally went and spent $20 on your kid's birthday and got a $7 boogie board that's going to break when you actually take him to use it. Worst YouTuber ever, worst mother ever.
All right, in reality, that's probably not going to happen because I still have things to figure out and do. So, like, one of them, like right now I'm going, this room is going to be like the game room. So I'm like, I have lots of board games.
This is the game room, guys, with 10-year-old video games and Ticket to Ride and all the Christian movies your little heart can handle. Whoa, yeah, like Greg said, cool.
We have a lot of videos. So, do I put all the board games and videos?
And you don't have a lot of videos. Amy, you always try to say you have a lot of videos, but your video collection is weak. People that have videos are like, who's that lady? Chickens by the Creek? And the videos that are behind her are like wall to wall. That lady could say she has a lot of videos. You don't have crap. You have a crappy little stack on the floor. Like, you don't even have a collection. You have a crap lection, and you need to throw them all away. Move up with the times. What are you always saying?
On this thing, I could do that, right? So I might just...
And why do you always ask that, Amy?
I could do that, right?
First of all, why do you always, every single time you're going to do something, ask that? It's annoying because, first of all, you're going to do it. Second of all, you already knew you were going to do it. And third of all, it wouldn't even matter if I was your lover. You wouldn't listen. You listen to nobody, Amy.
Put all the board games in the bottom.
It's probably what killed your mother early. Your behavior, because you are a bad person. I said it, bad. And all your followers, until they realize what a bad person you are, I'm never going to shut up. And until your kids aren't being exploited by you, I'm never going to shut up. And until you admit that Greg is a treacherous, leaving little slime ball, I will never, ever, ever shut up, Amy. Ever. And if you try to do anything with copyright like you tried last time, Amy, we're going to go to court because guess what? I don't count on this channel to pay my bills like you do. I will go to court. I will get a lawyer. I do have dinero, okay? So we'll be in court next time, and the judge can spank your little hiney and tell you all about copyright laws, okay? So next time, be easy, big gal. Calm down. And like I said, you should just take a break from your channel because you're ruining it.
Who cares? I mean, it's like the barn door.
You're ruining it. People like to say I'm being mean here. I'm not being mean. I'm going to tell you something, Amy. We already did this little trip down dumb DVD lane with you. We already sat and looked through your DVDs once. They were horrible then. There's the same darn DVDs now. They're horrible. And you don't even make it its own video so that we have a chance to watch it. You just shove it into the other parts of all the other things we may want to watch, like homeschooling or food, and you shove these videos in here where maybe we don't want to watch this. Do you give us the option? No. You just make us watch an hour and 20 minutes of your crap.
Thanks.
You don't care about your followers. And until they see that, I'm going to be right here showing them all your little disgustingness.
Oh, there's like shelves missing.
Oh, there's shelves missing on my
Actually,
broken
some
credentials
shelf
that I
holders.
drug up the
I
stairs.
have to go look. See all this? Yeah, there's no pins. Okay, I better go look. So, hold on a minute. But
She better go look in that thing that had 52 screws that fell out of it, right?
maybe I can just do the bottom, but I'm gonna have to go look. I'm definitely gonna have to go look. I think I've got some pins for it. So
Amy would do anything to not have to do anything. Like, I think Amy would eat one of her children if it meant she never had to do anything else again. If it meant that Amy could just lay around and death scroll her phone and eat whatever she wants and drink whatever she wants whenever she wanted, Amy would eat her own child. One of the older children, not a baby, a real older child, she would eat them. Because she is a cannibal, bro. She will come after anything if it means she doesn't have to do something.
should I put all the videos on here? Then I'm like looking at it going, what?
She's going to make this work so she doesn't have to get up and get anything. Yet she bought a big giant house. Why would you buy a big giant house if you don't like to get up and do things?
They have the Xbox 360 hooked up, and I'm like, I think they have a Wii U. Someone said,
She said an Xbox 360 and a Wii U, and then
don't worry about plugging in the Wii. So it's like, do they not want the Wii?
of course they don't want the Wii. The Wii was made in 2012. They stopped making games for it. The Xbox 360, most of those games, even if you buy them, the servers have been disconnected. It's the original server, and they're not even up anymore, Amy. So you put the game in, and then you can't go play online, and you can't do things. You could just play the old antique game that has graphics from 2012, Amy. I know you don't care because you don't play games, and you don't care about anything your boys do. But guess what? Of course they don't want it hooked up because it's stupid, just like their mother.
Plugged in? I don't know. So I'm not really sure what they want plugged in here. I have no idea. I'm like, I have to.
Plus, they've had it. That thing was made in 2012. That thing's older than Steven. He's had it his entire life. You think he hasn't played every single game that he has for it, lady?
Find that out, and they're not all here, so I don't think I can do that right now. I'm just.
Let me know, Amy, how many times have you played Ticket to Ride with your children? How many times? Probably not more than 10 times. So what makes you think that your kids who have had these systems for 12 years still want to play these old stupid games?
Thinking I just should put all my games in the bottom. It's easy. That'll be a good place to put them. When you move height down.
Look at Amy. She's in a dress, guys. She's in a dress sitting cross-legged on the floor, on the hardwood floor, and she's a 50-year-old overweight woman.
Says on things, and games was one of them. So, we'll probably get more. I don't know. It's one of those things.
I think she's trying to get a new man.
Like we did a lot of games back in Michigan because it was cold. The mountains we did a little bit, not a ton. And then so it's like, are we ever going to play games?
No, you're never going to play games, Amy. You don't play games with your children. You're not a game mother. You do not play with your children. I have never, ever seen you play with your children. Like make-believe, any type of playing. I've been watching you for 6 years, which means Steven was a little tiny boy, and I have never seen you play, lady. Throw those games away. Your kids don't want them, and you sure the heck don't want them. You don't even want your children anymore.
Because we're pretty much always outside, always in the pool, always going somewhere. I don't know. They're here. This game I put up here, this is one of those like ads at Christmas that you saw on like all over the social ads to like get. It's a fun game to put out and play. So I'll put it there 'cause it's big. I probably should put one over here too. So I'm thinking.
She doesn't even know what that game's called. But she has it. It's a fun game. Yeah, I bet your kids use it all the time, don't they, Amy?
Just in the corners here to put my videos. I need to go look and see if I got some pins. So let me go run and see if I got some pins to hold the shelf up, because then I can put more videos over here. Okay, it's a good thing I kept all these, this bag full of like, who knows what these are for. I think you guys filled me in and shared with me a lot. I thought that I had.
Okay, in your comments, Amy, before you moved, people told you how to take care of this problem. They told you, Amy, don't take apart the furniture. And you said, I have to take apart the furniture. And they said, Amy, if you take apart the furniture, make sure that you hook all the pieces together with a big, gigantic piece of duct tape. And then take all the screws and all the hardware and put them in each its own baggie. And then, guess what else, Amy? Tape that baggie to the pieces with duct tape. It seemed like a lot back then, didn't it, when they explained it to you, because you didn't do it, and it would have been so easy. And now your children have to be careful so they don't break the back corner off, because you're not going to find all the pieces.
Like this thing, and there's a lot of stuff in the moving truck. Obviously, we moved it 1,000 miles away, and things fell apart. Even like this was still pretty like wobbly and unstable. Like all that furniture I took apart is because we had so much shoved in there.
You don't even use the furniture that you brought anyway. I don't know why you took it all apart and then you brought it. You've thrown half of it away. You don't use it.
I knew it was going to break, so this was a lot more sturdy. So this I definitely just left, but it was like, okay, there's still pieces that came out. So I have some shelf holders here. Let me see. Should I just do in the middle, I guess? Let me see. Let's see how many we can find.
This is riveting content. Riveting.
3, and then, wait till I go pick some more up.
You're just going to add it to your list, huh? Pick up some little pegs for my crappity credenza. Look how dirty it is. Oh, wow. This is dirtier than I thought. I said it looked like it's in a flood, but man, Amy, you are a grimy lady.
Just one of those things I didn't. Do I have 4? Don't think I have any more for the other side though. Okay, I have a plastic one though. Hey, that works. So again, here's a project I can't finish because I don't have all the right pieces. I don't think we have any pieces. Okay. It'll work. It'll work.
It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work.
Come on, Amy. You are supposed to be teaching your children. You're 50 years old, and you have two different statements that the only vocabulary you have.
It'll work. It's good. It's good. It'll work. It's good.
Just put them in here. Well, this will work. I don't know
It'll
if
work.
that's like a kitchen one. So I think you can do 3. I know, it's wobbly. You just have to be careful. I know, it's just...
I know. You just have to be careful. I know. And when my kids break the corner off, I'm going to blame it on them. Just like when my pans got scratched, I blamed it on them.
But I caught you, Amy. I have the footage of you jamming at your pans with forks and metal utensils, and you like to blame it on your kids. Well, guess what? Now this is going to break, and you're going to blame that on your kids. But it's on you, Amy. You don't even have all the pieces, but you're going to put it there, and you're going to put movies on it, and that's putting weight, and you're going to expect your kids to be careful. Okay.
What are you going to do? Let's see if we can make it happen. I think, obviously, it'll go back, but just be careful with it. Be careful.
Just be careful. Duh.
So we've got all our videos here. So I'm going to put all our videos in here.
I skipped that because we were not about to go through all those stupid Mom's Night Out. Not the bad one, guys. This is Mom's Night Out, the PG one. No, thank you, Amy.
I remember way back in the day when I first had videotapes, and in my head, I was like, because I changed them so much for the kids to watch, and I thought I would invent something where you just literally load it, and it like burns the video in your like DVD, but it was like a VHS player, and then you can play it over and over again. And now,
Okay, 2 things, Amy. This is where Amy says that she created streaming. She says she would have burned it in to her DVD player, or burned it into her VHS player so she could just play it over and over. First of all, they had that, Amy. They actually did have that already. You must have had parallel thinking with somebody. But why are you scratching your face incessantly? You know who scratches their face? Drug addicts. That's who scratch their face like you've been scratching your face. You know who else scratches their face a lot? People that don't bathe, but they go in swimming pools because the salt or / chlorine makes them itchy. I think you should probably try bathing.
everything's like digital and online. Who would have thought?
Or stop doing the wham bam.
Since I'm missing my shelves, I'm just going to set this in here. I know that's not the proper thing to do, but
I know it's not the proper thing to do, but I'm Amy Maryon, and I'm sitting on the floor in a dress, and I don't know what proper means.
until I find my pieces, I kind of need that. So I would just leave it there, and on the side we'll put Dr. Quinn. Dr. Quinn, anybody else watch that? My kids watch that as, my girls have liked to watch it as they get older. There's a lot of adult stuff in it, but we like it. The Waltons. Love a good Walton. And then we have like, all right here, we have tons of, we have like, little, oh, actually there's two up there. See, these are all a ton of videos. So there's
They're series, Amy. They're not a ton of videos. I don't even think you understand what a video is.
just a gazillion in here. We have lots and lots.
This is such crap content. Are we going to go through like 8-bit soundtracks tomorrow? Like what are we doing tomorrow? Going through the freaking broken furniture, cassette tapes, VHSs. Like, are we in a $650,000 house or not? What?
Of videos in here. So this is like the remainder. Oh, this is a great movie. Though None Go With Me. Oh, I can't see it. Though None Go With Me. That's a great movie. So lots of good Christian ones in here. Lots of extras, things that we already have. See, like a ton. So I'm just gonna put this right here. We also have this one, and this is all the Little House on the Prairie. I believe Maddie
Little
got
House on the
all
Prairie.
She was the one that liked it for a long time. I mean, like they still like it. Kids like it.
She doesn't know who likes it. She doesn't know anything specific about any of her children unless they did something like, I know that Ashlyn has a job, and I know that Lauren has a baby, and I know that Colin has red hair, but I don't know much else about him.
Yeah, they all like watching it. But I believe she got all the replacement discs, because we've had these since, I don't even know, a long time ago. A long time ago. Season 6, let me see here. So there is definitely a lot of Lois and Prairie. Oh, Swiss Family Robinson. I'm trying to think, there's a bunch in the back here. I think she's got all of them. Swiss Family Robinson with, what's that guy's name? John Boyd. That's a great video to watch too. What else? Sarah Palin.
Not Amy with the Sarah Palin DVD. I knew that this gal had actual mental issues. I said it. And here we go. Confirmed.
Alaska. That's always a great. I like that. That was a great
I
informational
like that.
series that she had out. Okay, so like I said, I feel like this door. I can't figure out how to get this door on, so it doesn't go in the track, and I don't know how to hook it in here.
It's broken. Like everything in your house. Broken. And it looks like trash, like everything in your house.
At the same time, like you can put this on here. I don't even know how I did this, so that's gonna have to be something.
Jam it real hard. Just jam it, Amy.
Put up. So again, I'm like, I'm kind of stuck at like, what do I even do here because I'm not doing very good.
You haven't done very much. So what I would suggest, you've already broken off a door. You still have all this on the floor here. Do what I said. Just pile it all up, herd it up into your hands, and then throw it away.
So I don't even know. I don't even know, people. So we're just gonna have to leave it the way it is. I gotta ask the kids because here's the Wii U. I don't know. Do you play the Wii U by itself? Do you have to have the game console? I don't know. All questions I need to ask the kids that are technologically advanced. I'm not that way. So I asked them.
It doesn't take you being technologically advanced to understand a game console, Amy. There's this thing, it's called the internet, and you can find out all the information on it. So if you don't know what a Wii U is, guess what? You could do this thing, it goes to Wikipedia. Google anything, and it usually sends you to the first one, Wikipedia. Go click on Wikipedia, Amy, and then you know what you could do? Use your brain, and you read, and it has all these things, they're called words, and then you string them together and they give you information, and then you would understand that the Wii U was made in 2011, 13 years ago, and they don't care about it because it's crap.
And then what else?
It doesn't take being technologically advanced. It takes knowing that you are not too handicapped to go and find out information on your own. You have a YouTube channel, so you figured out YouTube, Amy, but you can't figure out simple technological questions for your children. That's a lie. You're lying so that you don't have to do it for them, and then you exploit them and make money off of them. You're a horrible, horrible person, and I can't wait to watch you burn in hell. Like, I'll be there. I'm sure I will. I'm not one to deny. I'm here poking you in your eye, and I'll go down to hell too, but you will be there, lady, because you are evil.
We have DVD players. I know there is one here. We got a Blu-ray run right here. So this is just an old one. I'll save, I think, downstairs. Okay, I was gonna put one downstairs. I think Jaden said we needed an HDMI cord to the little plug things. So I do have one of those. Just gotta go find it.
They don't even have... Do you have the remote controls for all these DVD players, Amy? Like, where's the remotes for them? Because who wants a DVD player that you don't have a remote for? Or are you going to make the kids get up and change it?
That thing is shoving it. I just keep shoving it and shove it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of set this.
Just shove it in there, Amy. It's all trash anyway. Just shove it in there and let the kids deal with it.
Here, I guess?
Oh, good. Amy, look at you scooting across the floor. Her dress is literally like 3 inches right now. If my daughter wore this dress and sat on the floor cross-legged like this, I would tell her that was inappropriate. And my daughter is a child. Amy, you are a 50-year-old Christian woman, and you are scooting around on your bum almost naked. Shame on you.
Until I figure out what I'm doing, because I just have to wait. Like game controllers. This is for the Wii U. So are they using the Wii U? I don't know. And we got all these pieces in connection. But I'm like, okay, I was going to do an entire room today. That just did not happen because I'm...
That's the second time she said that she was going to do an entire room today, but it just didn't happen. Second time. Amy, stop repeating yourself. Get yourself a script. You can do that. There's this thing, it's called an outline. Maybe you should teach your children about it. Go ahead. The little ones are at the perfect age, 12, 11, 13. Teach them what an outline is so that they can gather their thoughts correctly. Because you jump everywhere, all over, and nobody understands what you're saying. We don't understand if this is today, if this is yesterday, if the timing on your videos is correct. It's like you live in some alternate universe. For real. I'm not being mean. That is an honest statement that many of your followers feel. I'm not trying to be mean about it, but your stuff is jumbled.
Not there yet. Like right now, like I found this. This was in the boys' bathroom. They don't care about time in their bathroom. And I'm like, is there even a plug? I'm like, is there even like a nail in the wall? There's one over there. I'm just gonna stick this over here. Easy. About as far as decorating I'm gonna get.
You've been wearing this muumuu a lot lately too. And so is it 4:30, Amy? Is that clock working?
Right now, that'll be clock. Everybody can see what time it is. It's not gonna stay there. So again, I'm just kind of like in limbo here because we have...
It is working. I see the second hand is moving, which means this clock is working. So right now it's 4:30, but when she was downstairs, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. So do we just time travel with Amy? Is this a whole nother day? She doesn't tell us. We don't know what she's doing. You guys, she might have done this one thing in one day and then the next day did one more thing. She makes it look, she might even be putting these dresses on and re-putting them on other days. That's why she keeps it down to 2 or 3 dresses, 4 dresses, so she could just switch them in and out easily, because she's distorting time. This lady is a time warper. She is warping and distorting the time. This isn't even the right time line. Amy doesn't even live on a human timeline anymore.
Like we watched this weekend. This is down here. These are all the DVD remotes, I think. Yes. So I just need to see what actually, like, what is this for? Whose big plug is this? High-speed cable for what? I think those come with the TV. So why do we have this?
She just throws things down. She's so careless. Amy, why are you like that? Who mistreated you so badly that you treat everything with horrible disrespect? Everything in your life you treat with disrespect. Is there one thing that you actually care about, Amy?
Is this for the Nintendo? I don't. The Switch is here, so maybe it is. So
she has to touch everything, but she doesn't do anything with it. And she doesn't know what it is, but she had to touch every item on there. Something's wrong with you, Amy.
Like, do I need decorations up here? Not yet, because I have nothing to decorate up here. Right at all? No, not at all. So what I need to do is, I need to bring the children up here and I need to find out, like, that's a Switch. I was going to put the plugs in the wall, but I'm like, are they just going to use the Xbox or the Wii U? So I don't know. So right now, this is, I mean, so what I did, I got something accomplished. Like, we got the couch up here. We got a place to sit, which is good. I got a clock hung up. Yay.
She just zooms around this house like she's on some type of booga sugar, and she doesn't do anything, does she? Like, she made a big mess, and she put a broken cabinet up here, and that's it. Like, she made a mess. It's not cleaner. There's still things all over the floor that the kids are going to have to fix.
Stuff on the floor right here. This will be like, Jaden is my technological person, so she'll come home and I'll say, okay, or actually I'll find out what the kids want, for one, and then if they want it put up, we'll get it hung up. And if not, we'll find out a place for it. I'll get that door put on. Greg can install the sound bar onto the wall. I guess if they have the switch up there, is it always going to be hanging down a cord? So is it, do I even have to worry about cords? Can I just zip tie them? I don't know. This is just going to be the kids' hangout room, so I don't know. Is it going to matter? We'll see. Can you see it?
What do you mean doesn't matter if it's for the kids? It doesn't matter who it's for. If it's in your home, wouldn't you want it to look as best as you could make it, Amy? Isn't that what you do? Homemaking?
Outside the pool there? That's where I want to be out there. Look at...
Yeah. You want to be out there in the pool with the pool cleaner.
That is, did you see that great thing? That is one of our new vacuum. It climbs up the side of the pool. What?
I'm sure that that's a sponsor also, guys. I'm sure somebody sent her that for free. A pool cleaner.
I know. Greg's out there finishing up the tile today. It's all bubbly. I cannot.
He's finishing up the tile. This tile job has been like 6 weeks now. Why isn't it finished yet?
Wait to get out there for sure. And then this closet we just use, and this is just our extra storage room. We do have an attic. I can only imagine that it's 50,000, probably a trillion degrees in there. It's got to be, because my water is super hot. The garage is super hot.
So your garage is hot, your house is hot, your water is hot, and your attic is 55,000 degrees. But you guys retiled your pool before you re-insulated, or maybe for the first time insulated your attic. What is wrong with you? Do you even have a brain?
The attic has got to be ridiculous, like ridiculous. So I won't be storing anything in there unless I really have to, because it would melt, I would assume. We will get a Christmas tree. I don't have a Christmas tree, so we will have to think how we're going to do a Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree, I don't know.
What did you need 2 U-Hauls for if you don't have a Christmas tree? Where'd your Christmas tree go?
I might put up there. We also have
What'd you bring in the 2 U-Hauls?
space in the garage. I don't know. We'll see what we do. But this will be like my storage. These are all like empty, and so this is all our decorations from over the years and different containers. So they're pretty much empty. I have more stuff to hang up. I just am not there yet. We've got an air mattress, all the blankets and stuff up here. These bins.
This is the second time she's told us what was in this closet, and that is why I left it, because nothing else has been added or removed. She's just telling us again. You know why? Because she doesn't care if her viewers enjoy her videos, and she gets paid for every moment that you watch.
Have some. I do some fall decorations. I probably could get those out. Just it's not even hot yet, so I don't feel like.
Why would you have fall decorations? You didn't want any of your other decorations. You said that they don't fit this house. You're probably going to pull out your fall decorations and be like,
I don't really like them. I moved them for nothing.
Get some Christmas, some things for the kids, and then like our puzzle board, which we will get to eventually here, and then like a bin full of some decorations. So it's like we'll get to it eventually. So I see the door has a nice.
she said we'll get to it eventually 3 times, and I cut some of that out, guys. She says each thing at least 2 to 3 times because I think she's getting early onset dementia, is my opinion. Other than the fact that she may be a drug abuser, that's just, if she's not a drug abuser, she's got to have early onset dementia in my brain, because what else can make you act like Amy Maryon? What else? Look at this. They already have holes in their door. Did they buy a $650,000 house with holes all in the walls, or did they already tear up the walls of their $650,000 house? That's the $1,000 question of the week. Let me know, Amy.
They must have put a hole in it right here. Oops, nice little hole right there. So we'll get that fixed. So
How are you going to get that fixed, Amy? That's a hollow door. You going to put some tape over it?
for now, this room is good. It's the usable and livable. Is it perfectly set? No, not at all. There is. Let me show you this way. Can I show you this way?
What did you need this room for? You have a downstairs couch. Nobody ever sits in it. You have a downstairs TV. Nobody's ever watching it. What did you need this room for? You didn't. You could have gave your children this room. You could have allowed them to enjoy this room. But that's not the Amy Maryon way, is it, children? Hey, children. Yes, Amy Maryon's children. I'm speaking to you. The older children that are over 18, when are you guys going to grow up? When are you guys going to get smart? When are you guys going to make your mother pay you for all those years that she exploited you? Lauren, how many hours has she gotten paid for you? How many hours is she still getting paid for your little face in her vlogs? I just watched a vlog with you in it, Lauren. She's still getting paid for you. You know that, right? Your children, her grandchildren, that she never buys anything for. Have we seen one thing that she's bought her grandsons? No. But guess what? She's still making money off of them. Your baby shower, she makes money off that. Your wedding, she makes money off that. Ashlyn's wedding, she makes money off that. You guys know that she has followers that still watch those videos to this day. She has new followers who go back and watch all those videos. And guess who isn't getting paid for every moment that you were in those videos? You. Has she sent you a check? Jaden, when was the last time that your mother paid you for being in one of her videos? You know that you get paid for videos, Jaden. You know how YouTube works. So tell me, children, when are you going to get smart and start getting what you deserve? Because this woman has been exploiting you the entire time she has been on YouTube. Shame on you, Amy. You are an exploitative mother. This is prostitution. It's not for sex, but it's prostitution. You are selling your children to sponsors. You sold your children and their likeness to this couch manufacturer. 24 Home or 24 Furniture, whatever it's called. They bought your children for how much, Amy? Was it just the free couch, or did you make some money too? How much are your children worth? Amy Maryon's children, why don't you ask your mother how much you guys were worth? Because she sold you.
Okay. So there's my mound of covers for the couch. So, like I said, coffee table, that'd be great. Maybe a tree or something.
coffee table. Anybody that wants to sponsor me, that would be great. I'll sell you me. I'll sell you my children. I'll sell you my big fat husband. You can have us all.
In the corner or table, something over there for the kids. I don't know. We'll see how much space we want to have on the floor in here.
I hope you go to jail like Donald Trump. I hope you go to jail. I hope they change the laws and you go to jail for exploiting your children. They're under the age of 18. They cannot consent. We have already said that children under the age of 16 can't consent to any sexual act in most states across the United States. So what makes you think you get to sell their likeliness and their face and their picture for a couch? You're ridiculous, lady. Ridiculous. You're an exploiter, and I can't wait until you're going to jail like Donald Trump, because when he was president, guess what? He didn't think he was a criminal either. Right now you think that you're a mother, but guess what? You're a criminal. You are criminally exploiting minors. You also are exploiting the older children now and your husband, but I mean, they are adults.
There's no place for a door. Like I think a lot of, like I said,
It's not rounded. There is a place for a door, Amy. It's right here. You see this 90-degree angle? You want to know what old Dumbo Greg could do? He could go right here. He could pop this little piece of wood out. I bet you it's glued up there. He pops this out, this one and the other one. And then guess what he does, Amy? It's so wild. It's crazy. You're going to blow your top when you hear this one. He builds a frame for it. Oh, my gosh. It's amazing, huh? And then you know what else you could do? You could even buy a frame for it, a square frame. And then you know what you do? You put a door inside the frame. It's like magic. And then you know what you do if you don't want to do that? You could put a little accordion door here. Yeah, they have these things called accordion doors, Amy. Why don't you Google it and look it up? I'll tell you guys why. She won't Google it, and she won't look it up, and she won't fix it. Because Amy doesn't care. Amy only fixes and does what she wants. And this room, being open like this, is perfectly fine for Amy. She doesn't need it closed up. It's not her room. She won't be in here watching TV. She has an entire theater in her bedroom. She does not need this. This is for her kids that she don't care about. She bought those kids $7 boogie boards for the ocean. Do you really think she cares about a door for their TV room? She should get a door, though, so that when they're in there watching TV, she doesn't have to hear it when she's in her office. But Amy is not smart enough to think about the future Amy and what future Amy would want, because look at how big she is right now. Look how wide her neck is. Look how hunchback she looks. You can't even hardly see any bones in Amy's chest. She's swollen from processed foods.
I think I shared with that. They had curtains up there because it was a theater room. So they had the old.
There's nothing hard about that doorway. Greg is a liar. If Greg could get in a pool and he could put glass tile around an entire pool in 120-degree weather, he could take these stupid little wooden bricks down and he could very easily frame this in. Greg lied to you. And you are lying to your followers. And your followers, Amy, are not dumb, because not everybody is dumb. Some people are dumb. And you want to know what they do? They think everybody else is dumb like them. And that is Amy's problem. That is why in her comments, you see people asking Amy questions. And they are legitly confused because they're not dumb. They just can't understand Amy because Amy is dumb. And do you want to know what Amy says back to them in her comments? Dumb stuff. Go read Amy's comments. If you want to see somebody who is ignorant and doesn't care about their followers, read Amy's responses to her caring Christian followers. I am not joking. And I normally do not care about that stuff. But they are in her comments asking her legit questions because she legit confused them. Because she is crazy as heck. And then she gives them some unempathetic, very uncourteous answer. Sometimes I've seen Amy snap at these people and tell them, well, that's what I'm doing. I seen a lady ask about her smoker because she wanted to know about smoking meat. And Amy said, it smokes the meats. Amy is a mean, ugly lady. That's just what it is. And when her followers finally realize that, I'll stop talking about her.
like think like a material curtain up there. I don't know. We would probably take those down.
Why don't you just staple a cardboard box up there, Amy, and then the kids can duck underneath the cardboard box?
It's just not, like I said, it's not framed for a door. It's going to be a little bit more
It's not framed for a door, Amy. You know what it's called? A door frame. You make one or you buy one. Yeah, we see that it's not framed for a door.
expensive to put in a door. You can't
It's not expensive. It costs less than retiling an entire pool.
do the barn style doors because they won't fit right there. So it's kind of like, I'm just not sure what we'll do. Leaving it open is fine too. Not a problem. I don't worry about it being open. It's good. These are going to have to
Makes it easier for the kids to throw themselves down those stairs.
go somewhere to decide what to do. Fold up and put away. The chairs up here and the pillows on the couch and then all the stuff on the floor. So at least there's
I told you, it doesn't matter what we vote. She's sticking with these ones. She is never going to change these ever again.
now a plan and a purpose in here. We'll get it all set eventually. Eventually we'll
The only way she's changing these cushions out is if they get damaged. Amy's lazy body. And where do these bruises come from, Amy? Tell Greg to stop grabbing you by your arms. I know way too many abused women with fingerprints on their arms because their big, gigantic bellied of a husband grabs them and roughs them up. Greg, keep your freaking hands to yourself, dude.
get it and find what the kids want for their video games. So awesome on the room.
This isn't the first time followers either. Amy's followers, go back. Look, this is not the first time Amy has had bruises on her arms. Suspicious bruises. Not normal bruises like, oh, she bumped up against something. These are bruises. Somebody's putting bruises on her, just like somebody punched her in her nose and broke her nose and she tried to say a dog bit her. Let me see the medical report, Amy. You got punched in your noggin. You got punched right in your nose. And I bet you it was by Greg or whoever you were with before Greg gave you a real good punch to your nose.
So it's time for dinner now. So it has been a long day. I've had a long day.
Look at those spots on her face, guys. This lady is hawking $100 face cream, and her face looks like this.
I haven't filmed everything,
I would also fire her if I was one skin.
but I've been working upstairs.
She needs like 12 skin. Look at this. Amy, I've already told you multiple times. Fix your skin. Get something. It's called sunblock. Put it on. Get a big hat with a brim and put it on. Your chest is turning into a raw meat factory, bro.
And then I took a break and did school for a few hours. And I went back upstairs. I'm still going to go back upstairs. So it's just been a good day.
Her face looks at least 10 years older just since she's moved to Florida. Go back and look if you don't believe me.
Good day. So I need to make dinner. So tonight on the menu, I'm going to do burgers, but like more like a, I don't know if you call it like a,
Burgers, but more like a cancer carcinogen patty melt.
kind of like a patty melt, like where you would use the Texas toast and with butter on the bread and cheese and the hamburger bun in the middle with some onions if you want, just kind of smushed together like a grilled cheese. I don't even know what you call that patty. It's not a patty melt because it's not.
She doesn't know what it's called, but it sounds good, right, guys? Bread, cheese, meat, onion. Sounded good, right? Leave it up to Amy. Amy can ruin anything.
Like a real one, but sort of. And then I wanted to make a Big Mac salad. I'm just gonna do a smaller version versus the big giant one. Not everybody loves it.
Not everybody nobody liked it, but she's making that Big Mac salad because she's back on her skinny. Amy, if you get skinny, why don't you go get buff? You have no muscle tone whatsoever. You're going to start breaking hips pretty soon. Take your big old butt to the gym. Start going to the gym, Amy. Work out. You need to.
Most everybody tried it. There's people that said, I'll eat it, but I don't love it. So I thought,
Look at her eyes. This lady is, you guys, go look at her one skin where she was hawking it. She put edited photos of these right here saying that they went away. Do not buy that cream because Amy told you to. This is why I'm here making these videos, because Amy is lying to her followers. She said that eye cream is helping. That eye cream ain't doing anything for her. It doesn't even look like she used it at all.
I'll do both. So let me get some burgers cooking over here, and then I'll put some onions on here and fry them up after I get some grease from them.
Amy, I think you might have like bumps under your eye that you might want to go get those checked out. Okay, first of all, she didn't clean this. Look how warped it is. It is warped. This is at an angle. This thing goes in. It is like a dip, a divot, a hole, a pond, a lake. This thing is dirty and it's bent, and you can already tell they ruined the stainless steel. When they cooked it as high as they cooked it, they probably haven't even turned it down where it should be. It's probably still cooking too high. There's no way I would cook food on this, let alone without cleaning it. There's chunks. These are chunks. It's okay, just put more. It's good.
They're cooking outside. The only thing I did was add some seasoning.
She says she added seasoning to the frozen patties, guys. How well do you guys think that seasoning stuck?
To it, and those are frying. And then this, I just add water.
Don't worry, they'll be little hard pucks pretty soon anyway.
My hamburger for my Big Mac salad, I put, because I thought, let me do it really flavorful. So I added steak seasoning. I had a remainder of this stuff.
She wants her meat really flavorful because this is for her salad.
Seasoning, salt, but I believe it was like black pepper, salt, onion, garlic. I'm pretty sure that's all it was. So that's what I put on my burgers. I put that in here. So this will be nice and flavorful, because if I'm going to add it to my salad, then that's going to be my main meat. I want it nice and hearty. So I'm just going to I turned it up higher because I'm cooking out the water. So then we're going to come over here. So I'm going to do, because my burgers are cooking, they're going to fry out there for a few minutes. I'm going to do the Big Mac salad. Made this before, it was really good. The only difference this time is I bought 1,000 Island dressing. I think someone said you can just...
Because she was too cheap. No, not cheap. Let me take that back. I meant lazy. Amy has everything she needs already in her house to make that. Big Mac sauce, mayo, check. She's got about, 6 jars in her cupboard. Pickles, check. She got about 7 jars in her cupboard. Mustard, check. Vinegar, check. Paprika, check. Ketchup, check. Amy has everything for Big Mac sauce. She's just too lazy to do it herself. You know what was easier? Going and buying a $1 thing of Thousand Island dressing, because it's good. It's great. It's delicious. It's easy.
There's nothing else to add to it. So
it doesn't matter anyway, because Amy doesn't know what a salad spinner is, and her salad is going to be wet. She's going to have salad cereal.
What I'm going to do is chop up lettuce, pickles, and tomatoes. That's it, and add it to it. It was so good. It was simple, easy. I didn't put cheese in it. I didn't last time, and then we went to serve it. Totally forgot to add it. It's just that I kept it dairy-free for those that were dairy-free, but not everybody's going to have it.
So did you forget to add it? You totally forgot to add it, or did you keep it dairy-free for the people that needed it dairy-free? Which is it, Amy? You said both. We could rewind it. I'm not gonna, but we could rewind it. You said, I totally forgot to put the cheese on at the very end. I was keeping it off. I was going to put it on. I forgot to put it on, and did keep it off for the people that are lactose free. So which was it, Amy? Which was it? You don't know, because you lie so much. You don't know what the truth is anymore. Did you really keep it off? Did you accidentally keep it off? It doesn't matter in your mind.
So let me rinse this off, and then we'll chop it up. Okay, come over here. I was going to see it.
That lettuce is nice and wet.
These have to be eaten up.
She's going to let those go bad.
Too bad. So I'm just going to chop this up right here. I chopped up my onion for the burger, which I'll run through in just a minute and do. I think, can you see me? You can see me.
So the burger's just out there cooking right now, blasting on that stainless steel blaster.
So this should be delicious. I'm excited for this.
It should be delicious, but she's already had it before.
My meat is all done.
And it's a salad. How delicious and obscure can a salad be from other salads?
The burgers are going to be really good too. I was like, do I do a hamburger or do I do the Big Mac salad? I really like the Big Mac.
Also, Amy, next time don't use hamburger meat. Get yourself some turkey. Get yourself some chicken. Stop using high-fat meats like beef. You look like a beef cow. You don't need to eat beef cow. Come on, slim down some. Be smart.
Big Mac salad last time I had it, so.
Look at how wet the lettuce is.
It will be good. So I'm just going to chop this up here. Just as best I can. I'll put it in a big pan here. Last time, I think I used this big pan. I had way more lettuce. So, great days. Good days. Simple meals. They take just a few minutes to make. I've got minor. We had a good day at school. Another great, successful day at school, which is awesome. So I'm thankful for that. Kids seem to be loving, learning, happy, all the good things. And then
a great day at school. So they read A Llama in the Family. They play with clay. What did they do today? Put together a 500-piece puzzle.
I would go up and get some work done, and they'd be down here, and they'd still be doing things on their own. And I'm like, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome.
Your youngest is 11 years old. That means he should be in what, 6th grade? If he can't sit and do things without you constantly supervising him, like what have you been teaching him for the last 11 years?
So it just makes you go, okay, it's a good thing. Kids do learn when they are on their own. So I'm just gonna chop this here. My knives got all sharpened. That makes them really good. So the only thing I could
My knives are sharpened, and that makes them really good.
kick myself for, is we had chicken patty sandwiches yesterday, and
So today you guys are having burnt hamburgers, and yesterday you had chicken patty sandwiches, and the day before you had chicken nuggets. Wow, you guys are like a healthy family, huh?
I have a tiny bag of pickles all cut up. They were sitting on the counter today because we had the leftovers for lunch, and I had to laugh because I looked at them and I'm like, no one's gonna eat this handful of pickles, and so I threw it away. I know. So then I realized I just need a handful of pickles.
Oh, she had to laugh because now she needs her handful of pickles that were 4 days old.
Lady, you moved into this house with 11 jars of pickles. Since then, I have seen you buy at least an additional 3 jars of pickles. If you don't have pickles in your house to cut at all times, what the heck are you doing with these darn pickles? Do you know that pickles cause increased sodium? Because they have a lot of sodium, lady. How many pickles are you eating a day?
For this salad. And I could have used those, but live and learn. I just did not. That's okay. So it's good. I think when we moved in here, we had so many pickles. If you guys remember my pickle shelf back there, my pantry, it was full of pickles. Like we were down to I think we were down to 6 jars, which sounds like a lot, but
This lady said they're down to 6 jars, which means they ate at least 6 jars of pickles. That's too many. Amy, how many jars of pickles are you eating in a week? Figure it out. You need to watch your sodium, lady. You are big. Your husband is big. Heart attacks and strokes are very common around your age, ma'am. Check that out.
our family will go through an entire jar at each meal. So
They shouldn't. 6 people, 8 people should not eat an entire jar of pickles. You know why? They are very high in sodium, Amy.
the more we have hamburgers and chicken sandwiches, those pickles get used up real quick.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have so many chicken sandwiches if you're using that many pickles.
So, it's funny. Isn't that funny?
So her tomatoes are wet and her lettuce is wet. I can't even imagine what the bottom of this pot is going to be.
Things that different families go through and other things don't. Okay, look at that. That's going to be really good. And then I'm pretty sure you do pickles, right? I'm pretty sure you do. Let me just cut up a few here. I'm gonna go and check.
She just put her dirty hands, just reaches them right in there. And then she wonders why her kids are always sick. Amy creates a new way for her kids to get sick every single time she cooks. Every time she cooks, she creates some type of biohazard. Every time. Never fails.
And my burgers. And it's gonna be like a great end to my day. I want to get out of the pool. It's so hot.
She said it's going to be a great end to her day. It's 2:51, but we were just upstairs and we were watching her do that, put that clock up, and it was 4:30. What time is it really, Amy? What part of your day is it really, Amy? Are you making lunch at 2:51, but you're up cleaning up a room at 4:30? You couldn't have cleaned up the room at 2:51 and made your dinner at 4:30? Like, what is wrong with you, lady? Or are these different days, like I said, and you're trying to trick your followers?
It's like 90, let's say 95 degrees. Look at that. 95 degrees outside and it's blue sky and just sunshine. I'm like, ugh, it's so nice out there.
That's why your skin looks the way it is, because 95 and no clouds, and you sit out there with no skin protectant.
So I'd like to get kids running to the store. They're doing a little bit of running, Stephen got some birthday money, so they are going to go pick out a few more things that he wanted. So lots of good things. So I'm just gonna hurry.
So let me know in the comments if you think that the kids went to the store with Jaden, or if you think the kids went to the store with Greg.
That griddle cooks so fast. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to go up there and flip my burgers on it. So I'm gonna cook it and then fry the onions in the grease. So I'm like, I better hurry this. Let me throw some pickles on here. Is this all you're gonna add? And the dressing, right? I'm just thinking, I'm gonna do a quick look up here and cheese. Let me look real quick.
She's got those burgers out there cooking still.
I'm pretty sure lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, and pickles. That's it. And the ground beef and the dressing.
It's a hamburger. How hard could it be?
And sesame seeds, I don't have it. Let me look up. Now I need to look up Big Mac salad with the House and Island with Thousand Island dressing. Do you just use Thousand Islands? So reading conflicting reports on the Thousand Island debate. This is frozen, so I'm gonna
You're reading conflicting reports, Amy, because it doesn't matter. Make your sauce, use Thousand Island. You can be as lazy as you want to, Amy. It's food. That is why some people are cooking channels that actually care about food and they try to bring their audience good food. And some channels are like yours where you just record whatever you can just to make a little bit of money. And you try to pretend like it's quality, but it's not. It's just the trash that you put out on the daily.
get a thought here. Some said it's not the same, but if you just add pickle juice to it, it would be like the special sauce. I'm not a Big Mac person, so I don't really know what special sauce tastes.
You're not a Big Mac person. You always say that. I'm not a Big Mac person. Well, then why do you want Big Mac salad? Why don't you try a different type of hamburger salad, not a Big Mac? Why don't you go get a Big Mac and see what the sauce tastes like instead of complaining all the time? Why don't you, Amy, try for once to figure out something other than complaining? Just once.
So can you just use Thousand Island dressing?
There she goes again, asking us a question that she already knows the answer to. She knows she's going to just use Thousand Island. She's lazy. She bought it because she's lazy. She could have made... There are a million recipes. If you type in Big Mac sauce, 1,000 recipes. Like I said, she has all of the ingredients. She's just lazy. So of course she's going to use just the Thousand Island. But she asked us the question to make you feel like you would actually have a say-so in her life and you'll keep watching her videos. But in reality, Amy doesn't care what you think. She doesn't care what her husband thinks. Amy doesn't care about anything. She cares about getting this film, this day filmed, or whatever day it is, a bunch of little items filmed, so she can make a video and you can watch it and she can get her Google ad money. And then she can sell herself and her children to sponsors and they can give her free stuff for her house. That's what Amy cares about. And if she doesn't do that, well, guess what? She can't make her $650,000 mortgage because she didn't put that much down on her house. She still owes over $550,000 for that house. Not very business sophisticated, are you, Amy?
Let me know. I feel like someone just said use Thousand Island dressing, but I think they said add pickles. Relish to it?
How many times are you going to say that, Amy? We get it. You could add pickles, you could add relish, but you're not going to because you're lazy.
I don't know. I guess I'll just use the Thousand Island dressing. That's good. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use that, and that's going to be good enough for me.
But she spent 3 minutes asking everybody about it and what should she do so that she could seem stupid, look stupid, act stupid, and still not do anything but what she was really going to do in the first place.
It's going to be just a few older people that are going to eat this, not everybody, so I think I'm good with it right there. I have my hamburger when it's cooled up. Let me go out and get my burgers and put some onions on there. So I think I need to hurry on this whole thing of dinner I'm doing because my burgers are getting done. I need to go put the onions out there and kind of fry those. But I'm going to use Texas toast and put those between the burger patties. And I'm just thinking there's grease out there, so do I need butter? What do you do with that? Do you need butter to butter them? It's like I don't really want to because there's a bunch of grease. And I feel like if I just kind of scrape the pan, get that grease up, I want to do that. So let me butter these, and then I'll run there real quick and we'll finish this.
So she said, should I put butter on? I have grease outside. Can't I just use grease? But she's continuing to butter them. Why, guys? Why?
So,
Does she butter all of them? Sure does.
okay, I feel like this is a little bit of in-depth stuff here. I have to take this and cheese. How much of this? Because I want to do bread with this. There is 1, that's 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half.
You only have 8 people in your family? What do you need more than 8 burgers for? Especially when you said you're eating the Big Mac salad.
Okay. So not everybody do that. I better get some hamburger buns out as well.
And I'll tell you what, Greg don't need 2 of anything. Greg needs to have a half of a burger. You need to put him on some type of diet.
Out of my freezer.
Sis.
I can't remember how many burgers I cooked, but I will need a few hamburger buns. So I will take these. Let's go up there and do I need salt and pepper? Salt and pepper. Can we do this? Like, do you put salt and pepper in your onions? Can I just
Is it that big of a deal to put salt and pepper, Amy, that you have to sigh? Is it that hard to do your job?
put it on top of here and just pour this in? Let me just do this.
Is it that big of a deal to take care of your family, honestly? Like, outside of everything
else that for the video. Is it really that hard to add salt and pepper for your family? Like, what is wrong with you? You can sell your kids all day. You could sell them to all the weirdos and sickos on the internet, but it takes a big sigh out of you to go over and get the salt and pepper.
Make this easier. And then, like, I'd like to make the burger with the bread, the cheese, the meat, and the onions all in one thing, and then fry it. So let's go head out there and let me bring it out there and we'll make.
She's in a drink tray to take all of her crap outside.
Out there. Okay, these cooked so fast. Some of them got a little brown. And then...
Oh my gosh, she called it a little brown. Look at the spot now, guys. This is a little brown. This one's a little brown. But this guy right here, this guy ain't brown. This guy's black.
It's okay, so I have a lot of grease here. So I think the best is just clear off one side, right?
Oh, look at that.
Which one is better?
Amy,
Let's
that's cancer. That right there is a lump. Oh, what she got?
Let's just turn that burner off.
Look at that. That's cancer. Oh my. I can't believe what I'm seeing. She didn't take any of that off, guys. She left all the cancer pieces there and just threw her onions on top.
You want to
Oh boy.
wipe this off. Can you even see? So you're gonna want to wipe that side off, I assume. I did not, so it'll be a little black.
Bubbling
That's okay.
through.
Live and learn.
What is this? What is that? Look at the onions. They're black because she just mixed
What a
them.
gorgeous day outside. It has been a great day. It is like breezy. I don't know if that picks up on the camera.
If she feeds those to her family, she should definitely go to jail.
It is definitely breezy, like sunny and beautiful. It is just so nice. Make sure my stuff's not off. So just a great day, like a great day. I got to swim in this morning. I can't wait to go back. It's a good thing when you're like so
You should take a shower.
excited to hurry up and get done because you want to go swimming for the day. So I know the kids, they'll come home, they'll swim
So she burnt their food so that she could go swimming for a second time.
tonight because it's just that nice out. The pool is nice and clear. We had a little bit of we had a lot of rain and stuff.
It's nice and clear except for the stuff floating at the bottom and the algae in all of the corners.
And the pool water got a little cloudy, and so we had to get it back, and now it's like so clear. And
That's why you use this thing. It's called a pool cover, and you put it on when it rains so that it doesn't get cloudy.
so nice. Picked up a new vacuum for it because our vacuum.
You picked up a new vacuum because you found somebody who sends you one for free if you hawk it on your channel.
I had my vacuum from our old house
That one was also free.
for a long time, and it was doing okay, but I needed a little bit heavier duty one. So we got one, so we're trying that out today. I'm like, wow, that makes a huge, huge difference. So it's just good. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finish up here and then close for today. It's like, it's been a great, great day. Loving the week. I'm feeling a good week. Remember the beginning of the week, I was like, how is this going to go? How is everything going to work out? Is it going to be crazy? It's like, no, it's actually a very good week. So
How could it be hard, Amy? It's 3 days into the week, and you've had chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches, and burnt hamburgers that were frozen patties. You didn't even make the hamburger patty. Like, what did you do that was hard, Amy?
let me fry these up here, and then I'm going to start. I have like a pool of grease on the other side that I'll.
She said a pool of grease. Amy, that is not grease. Once it is smoked to that level that it's smoked, that is not safe for human consumption. That is carcinogens, Amy. That is cancer. You can't even feed that to the dog. That is worse than Jamarel's burnt pancakes. You need to throw those away. It's a disgusting, soggy mess.
Wait till it cools and then throw it away. Dispose of it, but I will.
Throw it away, all of it. She's not. She's going to rinse it off with her hose after she feeds it to her family.
Make the sandwiches over here and just fry them up, I guess, and make like burger patties. I'll make some with cheese and some without cheese. And maybe I'll do all of them with cheese. He didn't get
Better put cheese on it to cover up that nasty burnt flavor.
He likes it. We'll do all with cheese, and if they don't, they can just have the make their own plain or with a burger bun.
You guys, look at this. What is this? This doesn't even look like oil. It's a bubbling, crudish mess of water, and it's separated. That is cancer. This is cancer. This is a burnt burger. Burnt. This is a burnt burger. 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 She's got at least 6 burgers right here that are highly unedible. But she's going to put them on here, and she's going to cook them. Oh, look at the onions. The onions didn't cook. Guys, it's turned off now. The onions aren't even cooking. She didn't cook these onions. All she did was roll them around in the tar. Now she's putting them on the bread that she set on the tar. and she's turned it back on so that the bread will cook. Watch her burn it. Oh, look at the bread. Did you see the bread? The bread was black. Oh, that's black. It's all black. Oh, it's black. Oh, no. Oh, what's she doing? Look, it's not cooked. The bread isn't cooked. She's taking it off and the bread isn't done. This isn't cooked. The one burnt. It's not cooked. What's she doing with this right here? What is all this? She put that in the muck. Oh, my gosh. What are these ones chilling over here for?
So I'm learning to cook on the griddle and gonna burn a few things. So as you saw,
Wait. This lady did all of that, and then she came back into her $650,000 house and she said, "So, I'm learning to cook on my new griddle and I'm going to burn things." No, lady. You're learning to burn things on your stupid, overpriced, under-functioning griddle that you got because you got it for free. You didn't get the real griddle you should have got. You know why? Because the real griddle you should have got was a Blackstone, and everybody knows that. They were saying it in your comments, but you didn't get that because you would have had to pay for that, huh? So instead you got that, and then Greg jacked the temperature all the way up, and it ruined it the first time you guys used it. Womp, womp, womp. Throw it away, Amy. Get yourself a Blackstone. Learn how to season it and learn how to cook. You're 50 years old. Are you going to use this excuse when you're 70? Well, I've been cooking for 70 years and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing.
burned that one in the middle. I have to remember that gets really hot there, so don't do that. But that's okay. I could cut and clip this video so you see perfect, but I'm not going to.
You wouldn't cut and clip this video and show perfect because then you would have to cut out 15 minutes of cooking this trash, and that's 15 minutes of money you wouldn't get for your Google ad money. Don't lie. You wouldn't cut it out. You show us all your mistakes because that's what you are, a mistake. That's all you have. You don't have any wins. You would show us your wins if you could, Amy. You don't have any.
This is real life. This is what happens when you're...
This is not real life, Amy. I promise you. I have never, ever in my 40 years of life been given some trash dog food like that for dinner. Never, 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 never. And if somebody gave that to me, I would spit in their face. That is atrocious. You don't give people that kind of food. That isn't life. You have a perfectly fine salad sitting there, and you burnt the tarnation out of your kids' burgers because you don't care about them. You wanted them cooked as fast as you could cook them. You could have put them over there on that griddle behind you on your $550,000 house stove, and you could have correctly cooked them, but you chose not to because you wanted to do it the fastest way possible. So you burnt them and you ruined them, and that bread isn't even cooked. So they're going to eat a hard hockey puck on some cancer-laden toast. You're sick. You have mental issues. If you showed that tray to a therapist and you told them, this is what I videotape and this is what I give to my kids, that therapist would tell you, Amy, what the hell? Because it's crazy. You're crazy. Like that is crazy town. 40 years and I have been homeless, Amy, and I have never been fed a meal like that. Ever. Never, ever.
Cooking, even though I've been cooking for a long time, I'm still gonna make mistakes.
You're gonna make mistakes because that's your attitude. That trash attitude that you had at the beginning of the video about people coming at you and destroying your life, and that's your crap attitude that you have about everything. And when you have a crap attitude, you're going to make crap food, and your kids are going to be crap kids, and your husband's going to be a crap husband, and your house, it's going to look like it looks, like a crap house.
Mistakes. What I did, I don't mind burnt things. I really don't. So I took that one piece, like I cut it in half, and I was going to make a half one just to eat it like right then because I was hungry. And so that's why I put it together to form another sandwich, and then I took the really crispy one. I ate it. That's okay. I'm okay with it. So here they are. Yeah.
She didn't eat it. She's lying. There was one with two pieces that was split in half. Where's that one? She ate that one. She didn't eat that nasty little wadded up burger that she was wadding up. It was black as heck. She tried it because she's fat and she's a pig. So heck yes, she bit into it, but she didn't bite that one. She ate that other one that she was all messing with that was cut in half. Amy's a liar. She didn't eat it. Even if she didn't eat another one, she didn't eat that. Nobody wants that burnt food. Look at this. Look how burnt it is. And this one isn't cooked at all. And the onions aren't cooked. They're just covered in black tar. I'd take you to jail. If I had the power, I will put you in jail for feeding that to your kids.
Be a little bit blackened right there. The other side is okay though, right? Oh yeah, it's not black. Blackened's great.
No, blackened is not great. And she checked the other side. Did she show us the other side? No. You know why? Because it's as black as night.
That's great. So,
It's great. It's great. It's not great, Amy. It's carcinogens. It's cancer. You're killing your children. You're destroying their backs by having them carry heavy furniture, and you're destroying their stomachs by giving them colon cancer from the disgusting burnt food. Congratulations. Well done, Mom. They'll be so happy when they get older and you've sold them on the internet and you've destroyed their bodies.
I'm just gonna cover these to keep warm. They'll be back in a little bit for dinner.
Who are they with? Are they with Greg, or is she just letting Jaden, who just learned to drive all these kids around so that they can all die in a car accident all in one fell swoop? Did you get life insurance on them, Amy? Do your kids have life insurance, Amy? Is that what you're aiming for? You want them to all die? You let them go out way far in the ocean and you don't know anything about undertows or anything. Is that what you're going for, Amy? 6 dead kids?
Big Mac salad is here. I think the only thing I have to do is put the meat on top and then put the dressing on. And that is going to be, let me show you right here. This is a really good.
What does she have in her hand? She's got something in her hand and she's like closed her hand around it.
I didn't burn that, I know. So there you go. And then put a little bit of dressing on it. Can I put it right on here? You can do that, right?
Can I put it on here? Can I do that? I can do that, right? I'm not gonna get an answer. I'm just gonna do what I want, but I always gotta say that to you. I can do that, right?
You're supposed to drizzle it real pretty. It's okay.
Amy, you've never done anything pretty. You have never, ever, ever, ever done anything pretty. Look at yourself in the mirror and look at your videos you make. Nothing pretty.
Real life people, it's not always going to be pretty.
It's never going to be pretty with you because you got that unpretty, negative attitude. You're a negative Nancy, and you try to pretend like you're not, and you put off all this God stuff so you seem happy, but you're not. You're a depressed, negative Nancy that hates your life and wishes you could lay in bed all day. And I would hate my life, too, if that is the type of food that I made for my children, because that means that you hate yourself and you hate your children and you hate life, because nobody would feed that to their kids with good conscience. Nobody.
Not a cooking show, just a real life mama making food. So that
You're not a real life mama. You're a real life monster. This is monster stuff. If my mom, Amy, let me tell you something. I think that my mom was an abusive mom. I do. When I was a child, and I've told her that before, I think my mother was abusive. With that being said, Amy, if you were my mother, I would have turned you in to CPS. There's no way that these kids should be eating like this. There's no way. You live in a $650,000 house. I felt like I was abused because I was homeless. You have a home for these kids and you're burning their food and you're gonna give them colon cancer. I would much rather have been a homeless child than grew up with colon cancer. You are crazy, lady. You need to learn and educate and change. Maybe you should take some time off from YouTube and work on that.
there you go. So what would you choose to eat? The nice Big Mac salad that looks a little bit better than the burn things?
I wouldn't eat the burn things, Amy. I wouldn't eat them. I would take them to the police department and I would turn you in for child abuse.
They both taste delicious. I know this is good, and this is actually really good. Like, I had that half, and I'm like, so delicious.
And if you're trying to lose weight, why did you have a half of a patty melt, Amy? You're big as heck. One piece of that toast, one of those patties, a piece of cheese, that is all your calories for dinner. You better not eat that salad. Not tonight, sister.
So don't be hard on yourself when you burn something. Don't get like, oh, I'll feel it. You know what? It happens. It happens. I've burned so many things over the years.
She burns everything.
So many things. I'm like, well, it's food. Sorry. Next time it'll be better.
It's because she doesn't understand cooking vessels. Amy doesn't understand cooking vessels. She doesn't know what type of cooking vessel to use. She doesn't understand cooking items. Like, she doesn't even understand the oven. She got a nice oven behind her and she doesn't even know how to work it.
So you learn, especially with a new piece of equipment like that. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't good. So I gotta learn that a little bit better. Probably should have. Maybe I can put some foil down because that circle part.
Yeah, foil. A thin piece of foil, Amy. That will really make it not burn. You got good ideas. Your brain is working real hard today. Yeah, smart, Amy.
Wants to burn. I don't know. So great day. This is what we're gonna
Throw it away, Amy.
end up with for the rest.
Get yourself a real griddle. Please. Invest. It's
call it a Blackstone. Get one, Kay.
Tonight we're gonna have this and call it an evening. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a lengthy one. I feel like it was a lengthy one. Was it a lengthy one? I don't even know.
It was long. What do you mean you don't know? You recorded everything from the last couple days. Of course you don't know how long it was because she just puts clips all together.
Until I edit, but I feel like it was. We got a lot done. Even though the upstairs was over multiple days, it still was a lot.
See, it was over multiple days, so we don't even know when this was really filmed. We don't even know what your real life was. What do you normally do in a day, Amy? Do you only do one thing, like sit on the couch and death scroll your phone? Because if what you did in this video is over multiple days, all you really did today was sit on the floor, kind of slutty in your short dress, and horribly burn dinner at 2:51 in the afternoon. You're a real piece of work, aren't you?
To do in just the one day. So great day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. So you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Well, you heard her. We will be back tomorrow with another video. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and then I'll make more. And I'm sure Amy will blow her top like she has been since I started making them. Amy, take a break, and then I won't have videos to make. Bye.